Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a little chatty update video, and I have decided to do it while I was out here, and I'll probably regret that because my arm will start to ache and you'll be all wobbly. I should have brought a tripod, but that's weird, isn't it? Bring a tripod on a dog walk. Anyway, it is just coming to the end of the first week of October. I think it's about the 6th of October or something like that. I've been back from holiday a few days. You may see this video in a weird order. So some of the holiday videos I haven't been finished editing yet, so I'm not sure what's going up when. So bear with me if things seem disjointed and you think, well, we've seen that and I haven't seen that. They may go up in the wrong order. I've been back a few days and I thought I would give you an update on plans for the next few months or whatever. So one of the big ones, I suppose, is that I have decided not to do Vlogmas this year. I have a lot happening. I have a lot going on with various things, and I cannot commit this year to Vlogmas the way that I normally do it. So for anyone who doesn't normally watch my channel, what I usually do is I buy advent calendars of various different, trying to find different entertaining advent calendars, and I open them daily for Vlogmas. And I've just decided this year I don't have time to commit to a daily video. Part of the issue is that I am away. I'm on a cruise with Tammy, and we go on the 25th of November for 2 weeks. So we come back on the something of December. I can't even do the 10th of December, is it? It's not 9th or 10th of December. So that would be a good chunk of Vlogmas that I'd already missed because I was away. So that was part of my decision. Told you my arm would start aching. So yeah, no Vlogmas this year. That's probably the big one. Is that Kai in the background? Yeah. That's probably the biggest thing, that I'm not doing Vlogmas this year. There'll be content in December, I expect. There'll be holiday content when I get back from my cruise, but just not my standard Vlogmas content. The second thing, I suppose, is the Calorie Crush. I don't know if the Calorie Crush is coming back. Some days I record what I eat for a food diary, and some days I don't, and some days I feel like I want to tell people about how things are going, and some days I don't. And I think perhaps maybe the Calorie Crush will come back as a sporadic thing. That's kikey. As a sporadic thing, as an occasional video, rather than a... Bloody hell, my hair. Rather than an every week on a Tuesday at a certain time. Part of the reason is that when I don't put one out, people message me going, why haven't you done the Calorie Crush? And it does my head in. It does my head in. Because if I haven't done it, there's a reason I haven't done it. It's probably because I'm not feeling very happy. If I haven't done the Calorie Crush, it's probably because I'm feeling very miserable about how I'm not succeeding. And then getting messages asking me where it is, it pressures me and makes me feel worse. So I think if it's a little bit more of a sporadic thing, and you guys don't necessarily know if it's coming or not, then perhaps I won't get that pressure. I'm not doing so well food-wise. I'm not doing so well health-wise. I'm not tickety-boo all of the time. I'm all right some of the time. And there are people a lot worse off than me. But I'm struggling most of the time with food and tiredness and pain and various other things. And I'm just balancing. I'm treading water like a lot of us do. When you tread water, you're just trying not to sink, aren't you? And that's, yeah, I'm most of the time I don't sink. But I feel like the Calorie Crush is just too much at the moment. It's very easy to make videos when things are going well. It's really easy when weight loss is going well or whatever, to make videos and go, look how well it's going. I'm really pleased. I'm happy, blah, blah, blah. It's not so easy when things are not going well. And I took a real hit. The last Calorie Crush I made, when I was actually very happy with what I'd achieved that week, I took a real hit when someone was less than impressed, I suppose. And it's not that you all need to be impressed, but I think a lot of it is phraseology. I have started to nip back when I feel I'm being nipped at, and it doesn't go down too well. People don't like it. People don't like being nipped back. People seem to think that they should be able to speak to me in whatever way they want, and I should not respond in the same vein, and I'm not very good at not responding in the same vein. If you snip at me, I'm going to snip back, I'm afraid. And I don't want my channel to become this place where I'm at war with my subscribers or at war with viewers. That's not... I think this video's gone off in a direction I didn't expect. So, No Vlogmas, no every week calorie crush, but maybe the occasional one, just an update. For those who are wondering, I came back from my holiday 1 pound lighter than I went. So I had gained some weight before I went, but I didn't gain any weight while I was away. I lost a pound while I was away, mainly because the all-inclusive food was adequate at best. Not inspiring, and certainly not, oh, I'll have another plate of that. There was nothing in the all-inclusive food that made you want a second one. Nothing. So yeah, we've got a cruise booked for November. That's me and Tammy. 25th of November, we go for 2 weeks to Spain and Portugal. I'm popping down to Caroline's in a couple of weeks' time. She's away first, and then I'm popping down there for a couple of days. So hopefully we'll be able to create some videos then that'll be fun for people to watch. Everything else is much the same as usual. Nothing really changes. Kaike's not doing too bad. Touch wood, as you can see, still upright. He's not collapsed yet. You may remember that last time we went to the vet, they weren't very happy about his legs, and they said he's on a bit of a limited. I don't know what you know. His prospects aren't great, is what I'm trying to say. But he's okay at the moment. Molly's here, Bella's here. They're off exploring. They're hunting together. They've started, while they're not together in the house, they're definitely not sisters in the house. In the house, they're enemies. But when they're out and about, they're sisters, and they go off wandering together and rummaging in the undergrowth. So yeah, the dogs are okay. And Nat and Ant are okay. And Mum's okay. She's just had her eyes tested yesterday, so that stopped her thinking she's going blind. She just needed new glasses. Oh, speaking of glasses, I've got new glasses. So somebody commented and said, why don't you wear your new glasses that you got? The new glasses that I got when I had an eye test a year ago weren't any good. I got varifocals, didn't get on with them. And when I went back to find out why I wasn't getting on with them, I was referred to the eye hospital. And the eye hospital assessed me and said, you're not suitable for varifocals. They're not going to work for you. So those glasses weren't any good. Now, I did get my money back from Specsavers, but I didn't get round to getting the standard eyeglasses at that time, and so I went back to these, which are my old pair. Now I have got sort of a new pair. I've got a pair of Natalie's frames that I really liked, that she was finished with. I've had them reglazed with my prescription, but I've got to put some new nose pieces on them because the nose pieces aren't right. So when the nose pieces arrive, which I've ordered, I will hopefully have new glasses. And I think what confused people was that a couple of videos ago I found some other old glasses out the drawer and wore those for a couple of videos to see if I could get on with those. Turned out they were fine when I was sitting down looking at the camera, but as soon as I got up and tried to walk around, they weren't right at all. I was on, looking like I was drunk. So yeah, that's why I'm still wearing the old glasses, because the newest pair weren't any good. But I've got a new pair, and hopefully they'll be okay. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I don't think there's any other news, really. I'm having a little bit of a remodel in the office today. Do you remember the big cream sofa that I bought that I've been sitting on to do videos? It was never what I actually wanted. It was 10 quid from a local charity shop, and it seemed silly not to at the time. But it was far bigger than I wanted for that space. And what I really wanted for that space is a sofa bed. So that if Lex or Jack or anyone comes to stay, I've got somewhere they can sleep where they don't have to be sleep on the sofa downstairs or whatever. And so we are picking up, Tamsin's husband Nick has got a bigger car than me. And so at 4 o'clock today, we're picking up a grey sofa bed that will go in that space. And so there'll be a little bit of a change there. And hopefully I'm going to get the office tidied and get a bit more routine going on with work, just in time to go on holiday and bugger up my routine all over again. Sales were okay while I was away. There's a sales parcels video in the pipeline. Again, you may have seen that by the time you see this one, because I've confused myself somewhat with what I've recorded and what I've edited and what I've put out and what I haven't. I think at the moment I've got 2 holiday videos to edit, 1 sales video to edit, this one to edit, and then a couple more that I want to record. So there's plenty of stuff coming through. Whether it's interesting or not is anybody's guess, but there's plenty of stuff coming through the pipeline, and we'll get to you. I think that's it. I don't think I've got anything else of any interest to say whatsoever. But yeah, I've said now. I've been meaning to say about Vlogmas, so it's about time I did that. And that's done. And I will talk to you all again soon. Take care. Bye for now.